right, so we just got finished up with Masters Cup, which I believe you did pretty well.
Yes.
You took it down, didn't you?
Yes.
Right on. So we're here with Paige Pierce. We're going to do your AMA. First question, how do you feel about Big Germ having a mini with you on it?
He does? I did not know that, but that's my partner for Worlds and one of my best friends, so that's great.
As a father just getting my 8-year-old daughter into disc golf, do you have any tips on making it enjoyable for her?
Just make sure you wait for her to throw the hole. Obviously she's not going to throw as far as you, so when you play with her, make sure you go her pace and not just, you know, do what you do. That's always going to be one of my main goals, hopefully until I accomplish it, and then, you know, I'll set a new goal, but that's definitely my long-term goal right now. It depends really. At this course I'm playing conservatively because like anything could happen out here with all the rollaways, but typically I just stick to my game plan, and with 5 to 10 strokes you could hopefully just play your game. So.
Have you considered pursuing the new crossover sport, disc bowling, since you appear to be the world's best player?
No. Haven't thought about that much. That was just a one-time joke thing, but I'll probably try it again at some point, I'm sure. Best 3 tips I could say is stick to your own game. Just find out what works for you and stick to that. And the second tip's kind of along the same lines, is like don't throw what everybody else is throwing disc-wise. I would say if you're a beginner, go out and get an understable disc and just try to throw straight. Don't worry about like the newest, greatest disc. Third tip, I would say don't aim for the basket, aim for the ground, because if you're aiming for the basket, chances are you're gonna miss and you're gonna blow way past it. If you aim for the ground and aim to play the skip or the bounce, then you're gonna have more odds to be close.
I've seen that T-Rex in your bag in a recent tournament on YouTube. I think it was Glass Blown Open. Why do you carry the tiny dinosaur in your bag? I found it humorous, just in the top pocket.
It's a joke with Marty Gregoire, who's the PDGA live tweeter and scorer. It's his dinosaur and he passes it around between all of us. Just whoever wants it can take it. And yeah, last week he was mine for the week.
What did you do with Steve Rico's $200?
I'm pretty sure.
What are you doing?
Yeah, but not my daylight rating.
I'm pretty sure I just paid for all the drinks at bowling that night and food the rest of the week.
Longest throw on flat ground?
It's hard to say because like the only time I throw on flat ground for distance is at the World Championships, the distance contest, and most of the time it's not flat ground or it's up or down, but I would say probably about like 450-ish, 460.
What is your favorite disc ever made?
For right now I would probably say the 750 M4 from Prodigy. It just goes dead straight. I was a buzz lover, and when I switched to Prodigy I was thinking, you know, am I going to be able to find a buzz comparison, and to me it throws farther and more accurate, so I would definitely recommend trying that disc out. Just like timing is everything really. If you can match your bottom half of your body with the top half and have power in both, then you're gonna get so much more distance.
What's your favorite sport outside of disc golf? Maybe your top 3.
I used to play soccer for like 16 years, so probably soccer. Haven't played in a while though. Recently I've been rock climbing, like indoor rock climbing. So that's probably my favorite right now. Whenever I'm not disc golfing, like on the off season, that's pretty much all I do. Yeah, I worked at a ball golf store, and they sold, you know, all golf stuff, tennis stuff, and then they ended up getting discs in the store, and I kind of worked in that department as well. Probably just go hang out with our hosts for the week. They've been awesome. Like every meal they cook for us, their parents are cheering for us. So, you know, go spend time with the people that helped us out along the way and eat some good sushi, probably.
Is there any conventional advice about driving form that you find does not work well for women?
People just say throw a faster disc, it'll go farther. I think that's entirely not true. Fast is not a bad thing, but the stability wise, a lot of people want to just grab an overstable disc and really turn on it, and that's not going to get you to throw farther. That's actually going to force you to force the disc over and learn incorrectly. So I would say grab, yeah, a fast disc is fine, but a pretty straight one.
Is there any particular aspect of your form that you've been focusing on?
Lately I've kind of been struggling with my release point. I've been noticing like it'll come out just a tad early or a tad late. So I'm kind of focusing on the release point right now, and you know, all that you can do is, you know, the more you do it, the better you get. So I'm just trying to practice and hopefully, you know, get that muscle memory up.
How can I help get more women interested in playing disc golf?
There's nothing we can really do besides show them. From there, it's up to them. So introduce them. If they love it, they love it. If they don't, you know, you can't push it on them or else that pushes them away. So just try to show them the fun in it and let them go from there. If you're inside 5 feet, then you can just pick it up. That'd be cool. It would save a lot of time as well. I think they're fine how they are. I would say in a week, probably 5. Yeah.
Growing up in Plano, which courses did you consider your home course?
Town Lake and Alex Clark. Basically Alex Clark, when I was growing up, Town Lake came in right around the corner, but that didn't come in until like 5 years ago. So. Before Prodigy, I threw the Challenger as my putter, and the Buzz, like I was saying, and the Stalker and the Force. And so I think I miss right now the Stalker. Prodigy, I haven't found a fairway that I'm 100% in love with and 100% comfortable with. So I would love to have a Stalker in my bag, or you know, something close to a Stalker. But other than that, I have everything I need, and I think once I get that, I'll be set. I don't know, you know, it's just what feels good. Everybody does what's comfortable to them, and that's just what it is for me. I don't know where it came from. I think it was just, I don't know, to be honest with you, but it's just felt good and it worked, so I stuck with it. No, not really. I don't feel like people come up to me and try to help me much, besides like my dad or like people that I know. You know, no random people come try to help me. So it's just like people that I look up to, and
hey, Steele, John!
Give me advice, so yeah. Yes, but I don't think that's bad. I think that it's great for our sport to have more and more companies, more and more opportunities, as far as, you know, what's for sale and what's out there. And so I think that's only helping.
How often do you practice during the week, and what part of your game are you working to improve?
Like I said, I probably play 5 rounds a week. I would say what I'm looking to improve is my timing on my release point, and you can always improve on putting. Nobody hits 100% of their putts, so I think putting's something that can always be improved.
Are you doing any tournaments in Europe this year, more specifically in Sweden?
I believe so. I haven't bought my ticket yet, but that's the plan. And if I go, I'm definitely going to Sweden. I do not. When I knew I was going to go Prodigy, I sold everything, and I probably had everything gone by the time Prodigy was 3 months in, so I don't have anything but Prodigy, basically.
You mentioned
I traveled with him for 3 years, and so I was practicing with him. Every single time I was practicing, it was with him, and you know, just little things that he would see, like a slight issue in my form or something that would help me, he would just tell me. And there's countless things that he's taught me that, you know, I can always look back on, and it's just, I couldn't even tell you one thing because there's so many. Probably 90% of the things I do, I've learned from him.
You ever go out and play with just a group of girls other than the tournaments, or are most of your friends guys who play disc golf?
Yeah, I always play with girls mostly. We'll play with guys every once in a while, but it's nice to play with people who are close to your abilities. That way you're not, like I said, whenever I was growing up and I played with my dad and his friends would just walk right past me and my disc, and you know, that gets kind of aggravating, and you know, it also makes you feel like, oh, well, you know, I wish I could get up there. And so most of the time we practice together as girls, or you know, the people we're staying with will play with us as well. Probably one other. I don't remember ever switching, but I don't know that I've always done this. I don't really know.
How many aces do you have, or have you lost count?
I have 7. I don't ever think it's too easy. Definitely not. Disc golf is really hard. Every little angle, every little inch of your power can change the flight. So I don't think anything's too easy in our sport. Just the numbers that we have. You know, it's kind of sucks to see 24 women and then like 100 men. So, but you know, we'll get there. You know, we just gotta introduce more women to the sport, and hopefully they love it.
What's your favorite course to play?
Maple Hill, where the Vibram Open's held. It's in Leicester, Massachusetts. Yeah.
What does a typical putting practice session usually involve, and why do you do what you do during the practice session?
Probably, I mean, there's no specific thing I do. I just go out there and putt till I get bored, go inside, maybe come back out a little later, but I don't have like a straight up routine. I try to keep it within the circle and just do it till I get bored, or until my stroke feels good. But you know, if you do it too long, you're gonna make it seem like it's not fun anymore, and that it's a job, and that's when you start getting upset with yourself and putting unnecessary pressure. So I try not to do that. Thanks to my sponsors, Prodigy Disc, Twisted Flyer, Keen, Bearded Brothers, and Cali Connection.
Anything you want to say to all your fans out there, or anything else you want to
thank you for watching. Thanks for cheering for me, and hopefully this helps you guys, and you know, you learn something.
Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Thanks.